What's going on, Flow Combaters? This is your man, Obo Sivas, Duane Finley, here with the Big Glow, the Double H, the Young Jedi, Rogue One, Hunter Homistek, here with you on your morning, sometimes, maybe every day, we don't know, update on Flow Combat. So we took a week off. We had to recover from Submission Underground 2, as you did. Hunter got his Jon Jones fix, and he's back in the pocket. Hunter, you look like you've recovered from that Jonesing.
Oh yeah, man, fully recovered, fully bounced back in the saddle. It was an incredible experience, man. I think you can speak to as well. Just seeing Jon Jones in the flesh competing again felt so right. It felt like all was well in the world, and then for him to go out and perform, not only just perform, but to take it so seriously. We saw him backstage, and he was getting pumped up like he was about to defend his title. So to see him in that zone again, up close, 5 feet away from him while he's pacing back and forth backstage waiting to go. Beautiful, man. It was a beautiful experience that I would love to run back. And yeah, so fully recovered and back, ready to hit this update. And we do have a little special news for y'all today, so I'll let old Bo take this one away.
Yeah, you talk about running it back. Well, that's what this big news is, folks. We teased it on Twitter. You like that segue, didn't you?
Beautiful.
we teased it on Twitter, and now here's the update. So, 2 years ago, I did a project, and I pretty much that helped. That's probably what I'm known most for, I think, in MMA, is I went coast to coast doing an MMA road trip. Where the goal was to give you, the reader, a look at the world that I see that you don't often get the access to. So, not seeing fighters at a fight week or at a media event in their own element, in their lives, letting you guys in. Well, the big news that we're announcing this morning is 2017, the Double H, the Glow and Bow, we're hitting an official Flow Combat coast-to-coast road trip. This is going to be a year-long project. We're going to go all over the country, all your favorite fight gyms. We're going to tell you the stories in a way that they've never been told before, and that's our promise. This is going to be the best MMA storytelling ever. We're putting ourselves in that personal challenge because there's a thing here, okay? That's the other news. I'm not going to be writing these stories much longer, and Hunter's about to take over that groove. So this is our way to collaborate and do this challenge and give you guys this whole different look that you've never seen before. It's exciting, and now we have. There's so much things that have improved since then, and I'm gonna let Hunter tell you about what's gonna make this road trip different than the first one in 2014.
Yeah, I mean, we had Twitter and social media and everything, but the way Facebook Live has taken off, the way Instagram Live was just launched, Snapchat has kind of taken over the game as well. There's so much of this interactive, on the fly, live social media elements now that we can capture. We'll have the equipment, we'll have the tools, we'll have the knowledge to bring you guys closer than ever to these stories. It's something that's super exciting to me because the whole point of it, we can write a story as well as possible. We can do our best story ever, but written print is never going to capture the feelings and the emotions and everything the same way video will. Something very powerful about video that I think you can all relate to on some level. And especially statistically, the data shows people love videos on social media, so that's no surprise to anybody that video is kind of taking over the game. So we're super excited. Don't get me wrong, there's definitely going to be a written component to this that'll be as strong as ever and better than ever. But when we add into that the video, the live streaming, and all these things, we can meet up with you fans now. We can add the meetup like we did in New York City. We can add that to the agenda. Not to mention Flow Combat holds events, right? Like we stream our own events, so we can stop into these events, blow these events up. We got tons of ideas. So as we continue to flesh out the plan, you guys will hear more. We're going to have stricter calendars this time, so it's going to be much better planned, much better mapped out, so you guys can plan around it as well, because we don't want you to miss anything, and we want to make sure that we're getting you the full story as best as possible. So we're going to blow this one up, man. Like I'm seriously smiling giddy just thinking about it. It's going to be special. I think when we look back on our careers, when it's all said and done, man, this is something you and I are going to be super proud of, and I think the MMA community is going to remember as well.
Well, and you touched on the fact that the first time around it was such a novel idea that it was an experiment. And yeah, there's a lot of great things about it, but there's things that Hunter and I, because Hunter was on the third leg of that road trip, and that's kind of where our bond grew bigger, because I saw that he appreciated storytelling and wanted to learn what I had to show him. And he's taken that and he's gone somewhere else, which is the only thing you ever hope for people that have talent. So I'm excited to go out there and collaborate and see where it's gone in just the 2.5, 3 years from the last one. So that's what has me fired up. Is like Hunter said, is that you guys get to be in that car with us now, with all the live feeds and all the streams. We're gonna come through your town. We're gonna meet up. We're gonna do all these things, and it's all going to be you guys can just get on your computer and you can be right there in the backyard of some familiar faces, some brand new talent, and a whole lot of fun. So if you dig this idea, if you're up for this road trip, if you're gonna meet us along the way, definitely hit us up on Twitter. Let us know what you think. We're excited. Big Glow can't barely stay in a seat, and we'll have more as it develops this week and the next. But 2017 is going to be that year. We're going coast to coast with this bitch, and you don't want to miss it. All right, folks, we'll catch you back maybe tomorrow, maybe Thursday, but definitely every morning on Flow Combat.